Hey there guys, welcome to another reaction video. Today we're checking out the Civil War Soldiers emotional letter home called Dear Sarah. Today's video has been suggested by my Patreon, Stanford Hicks, and also if you're buying me coffee. Thank you so much, Stan, for this. Without further ado, let's dive right in.
A week before the Battle of Bull Run, Sullivan Ballou, a major in the 2nd Rhode Island Volunteers, wrote home to his wife in Smithfield.
July the 14th, 1861, Washington, D.C.
61.
Dear Sarah, the indications are very strong that we shall move in a few days, perhaps tomorrow. And lest I should not be able to write you again, I feel impelled to write a few lines that may fall under your eye when I am no more. I have no misgivings about or lack of confidence in the cause in which I am engaged, and my courage does not halt or falter. I know how American civilization now leans upon the triumph of the government, and how great a debt we owe to those who went before us through the blood and suffering of the Revolution. And I am willing, perfectly willing, to lay down all my joys in this life to help maintain this government and to pay that debt. Sarah, my love for you is deathless. It seems to bind me with mighty cables that nothing but omnipotence can break. And yet my love of country comes over me like a strong wind and bears me irresistibly with all those chains to the battlefield. The memory of all the blissful moments I have enjoyed with you come crowding over me, and I feel most deeply grateful to God and you that I've enjoyed them for so long. And how hard it is for me to give them up and burn to ashes the hopes of future years, when, God willing, we might still have lived and loved together and see our boys grown up to honorable manhood around us. If I do not return, my dear Sarah, never forget how much I loved you, nor that when my last breath escapes me on the battlefield, it will whisper your name. Forgive my many faults and the many pains I have caused you. How thoughtless, how foolish I have sometimes been. But oh, Sarah, if the dead can come back to this earth and flit unseen around those they love, I shall always be with you in the brightest day and the darkest night. Always. Always. And when the soft breeze fans your cheek, it shall be my breath, or the cool air your throbbing temple. It shall be my spirit passing by.
Oh my God.
Sarah, do not mourn me dead. Think I am gone, and wait for me, for we shall meet again.
Sullivan Ballou was killed a week later at the First Battle of Bull Run.
Oh my God. Christ. My goodness, the amount of sacrifice, the kind of sacrifices these men give, is admirable. Honestly. Hearing those words, hearing the sound of that voice, hearing that poetic way of saying goodbye to the love of his life, dear Sarah. So heartfelt, so introspective, so poetic, reflecting a sense of timeless devotion. His honesty and eloquence just elevates the letter, turning it into a piece of literature that just goes beyond, a historical context. Dear Sarah, I may be gone, but do not mourn me. Just take it that I'm not there with you for now. but we will be again. We will be together, but we will be together again in the afterlife. The way he puts his feelings into words. When you feel a breeze on your cheeks, just know it's me. You know, oh God, it is so touching. It is incredibly moving. I can just picture her reading that letter. The letter just highlights the personal cost of war, bringing the humanity into a historical event. My goodness, that letter moved me. I felt it, man. I felt it. Like I literally put myself I literally put myself in her shoes. What a heartbreaking glimpse into the soul of a man in the brink of war. A man who is trying to balance the love of his family with, a commitment to a cause. It's like he knew he was going to die. Like he wrote that letter just in case he doesn't make it. And as he thought he died a week later, not being able to see his children grow up into young, responsible men, leaving a wife that he loved so much, leaving his beautiful family, and fighting for the freedom of his country. That's both heartbreaking and beautiful at the same time, This is not just about one man, this is about every single soldier. Every single one of them has their own different stories. And if you could just hear them all, you'd really understand the kind of sacrifices men make every single day, deciding to fight for a cause like this. It's very admirable. And on this Veterans Day, we want to honor the sacrifice, the resilience, and the courage of all these men who've served. Your dedication and bravery inspire us, and your sacrifice reminds us of the price of freedom. Today and always we carry an immense gratitude in our hearts for your unwavering commitment and service. Thank you for your strength and the countless ways you have protected and upheld our freedom. Each and every country, soldiers all over the world, fighting for a cause, fighting for the freedom of their countries. I want you all to know that your sacrifices are not taken for granted. That you're appreciated way more than you know it. Thank you for your service. Thank you so much for this, Stan. Thank you too for your service. Thank you guys for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it as well. If you did, do not hesitate to give me a big fat thumbs up. Consider hitting the subscribe button too. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe, be kind, and bye.